I am 91 years old, and I have maybe a few weeks left. So let me tell you something nobody ever told me. I had a good job, a big house, a nice car. People respected me. People looked up to me. I had everything. Or at least I thought I did. But last night, I was lying in bed, alone. And I started thinking, what did I actually live for? Was it for me? Or was it all just for show? The promotions, the house, the status. I spent 60 years chasing things, and not once did I stop and ask myself, am I actually happy? Not once. And now it's too late to go back. I have 3 regrets. 3 things I wish someone had told me at your age. And the third one is what hurts the most. I need you to hear it, because you still have time. I don't. You know what I did this morning? I watched you. Not you specifically, but people like you. Scrolling. Phone in hand, eyes down, world passing by. And I thought to myself, that was me. Not on a phone, but in my head. Always scrolling through what other people had. His car is better than mine. His house is bigger than mine. His life looks better than mine. And I spent 40 years trying to catch up to people I didn't even like. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was exhausted every single day. But I couldn't stop, because somewhere along the way, I forgot what I actually wanted. I forgot who I actually was. And the scariest part? Nobody warned me. Not my father, not my teachers, not my friends. Everyone was doing the same thing. So it felt normal. Chasing, competing, performing. For who? For people who were doing the exact same thing themselves. Running in circles. All of us. And I ran the longest. I ran until my legs gave out. Until it was too late to change direction. You still can. But first, you need to understand what you're actually running from. And that's what broke me completely. I'll tell you in a moment. But brace yourself. Because once you hear it, you can't unhear it. Let me tell you about my life. Not the version I showed people. The real one. I was 23 when I got my first real job. Good salary, nice office. People were impressed. And I loved that feeling. The way they looked at me. The way they talked about me. He's going places. So I worked harder. Longer hours, less sleep, more money. I missed my son's first steps. I was in a meeting. I missed my daughter's school play. I was on a work call. I told myself, I'm doing this for them. But that was a lie. I was doing it for the feeling. The feeling of being enough. And no matter how much I achieved, it was never enough. Never. And then one day, my wife sat across from me at dinner. Quiet. I asked her, what's wrong? She looked at me and said, I don't know who you are anymore. 26 years of marriage. And she didn't know me. And the worst part, neither did I. That was regret number one. I chased success so hard. I lost myself in the process. I became a stranger to my wife, to my kids, to myself. Regret number two. I had a best friend. His name was David. We grew up together. Same street, same school. He used to call me every Sunday, every single Sunday, without fail. And I would pick up maybe once a month. Too busy. I'll call him back. Next week. Next week never came. David died at 67. Heart attack. Sudden. No warning. I got the call on a Tuesday morning. And I just sat there. Holding the phone. Thinking about every Sunday I didn't pick up. Coffee I canceled. Let's catch up soon. That never happened. I would give everything. Every award, every promotion, every penny. One more Sunday call with David. You can't buy time back. You just can't. And regret number three. This one is different. This one isn't about what I lost. It's about what I never even tried. When I was 31, I had a dream. A real one. I wanted to build something of my own. Small business, nothing big. A small business, something big. Something mine. I told my father.
He said, "That's too risky. Stay in your job. Be safe." I told my friends. They laughed. Not out loud, but I saw it. That look. So I buried it, packed it down deep, and never spoke about it again. For 60 years, that dream just sat there, quietly, in the back of my mind. Never gone, never forgotten, just waiting. And now I'm 91, and that dream is still there, still waiting. But now, I don't have the time. And that is the one that kills me. Not the failures. The thing I never even tried.
So, let me ask you something. Right now, honestly, what are you burying? What dream are you packing down deep because someone laughed? Because someone said it's risky? Because you're waiting for the right time? There is no right time. I thought the same thing at your age. And look at me now. Don't be me. Please, don't be me. You know what the funny thing is? I'm not sad. Sitting here, right now, I'm not sad at all. And you want to know why? 3 years ago, I stopped. Just stopped. No more chasing, no more performing. I called my son, first time in years, just to talk. No reason, no occasion, just, I miss you. He cried, I cried, and in that one phone call, I felt more alive than I had in 40 years. That's when I realized something. Happiness was never out there. It was never in the promotion, never in the big house, never in what people thought of me. It was always in the small moments, the ones I kept skipping. The Sunday calls, the dinner table, the ordinary Tuesday evenings That was the life. And I almost missed all of it. Almost. But here's what I need you to understand. You still have all of it ahead of you. Every single moment. Don't skip them. Not even one. So let me tell you the three things. The three things I wish I knew at your age. Listen carefully. Lesson 1. Stop living for people who aren't even watching. I spent 40 years trying to impress people. You know what I realized? They were too busy impressing other people. Nobody was watching. Nobody cared. That neighbor you're trying to impress? He's worried about his neighbor. That colleague you want to look successful in front of? She's worried about her image. It's all a game. And the moment you stop playing, you win. I stopped at 88. You can stop today. Lesson 2. Stop waiting. I waited for the right moment my whole life. The right time to slow down. The right time to call David. The right time to chase my dream. That moment never came. Because the right moment is this moment. Right now. Not Monday, not after the promotion, not when things settle down. Now. Because let me tell you something nobody tells you. Life doesn't warn you before it runs out. One day you're 30. Blink, you're 60. Blink again, you're sitting in a quiet room. Alone. Wondering where it all went. Don't blink without living. Lesson 3. And this one? This one is the most important thing I will ever say. Choose people over everything. Not money, not status, not success. People. The ones who call just to check on you. The ones who sit with you in silence and it feels okay. The ones who knew you before you had anything and loved you anyway. Those people. Protect them. Show up for them. Answer their calls. Cancel the meeting if you have to. Because I promise you, at the end, nobody thinks about their job title. Nobody wishes they'd worked more. They think about faces, voices, moments, the people they loved, and whether they loved them enough. I didn't. And I have to live with that. So here's what I want you to do. Right now, after this video, put the phone down. Go to someone you love. Look them in the eyes and just say, "I'm glad you're in my life." That's it. No grand gesture, no big speech, just that. Because trust me, one day you'll wish you had said it more. I know I do. I have one last thing to say, and I need you to really hear this. Not just listen. Hear it. I am 91 years old. I have seen people come and go. I have seen success, and I have seen failure. I have seen it all. And if I could sit across from you right now, look you in the eyes, this is what I would say. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not lost. You are just distracted by noise that doesn't matter, by opinions that mean nothing, by a race that was never real. Stop running. Just stop and look around. really look. Because the life you're desperately searching for, it's already here. In the people next to you. In the ordinary moments you keep rushing through. In the version of you that exists when nobody is watching. That is the real you. And that person deserves to live fully, completely, without apology. I never let myself do that. Don't make my mistake. You still have time. I'm running out. Now, tell me something. In the comments, what is the one thing you've been putting off? The call you haven't made? The dream you buried? The person you miss? Write it down, because saying it out loud is the first step to actually doing it. I'll be reading every single one. And if this old man's words meant something to you, share this with one person. Just one. Someone who needs to hear this today. They'll thank you for it.